Myth number 1. Retirement means you stop contributing to the world. Have you ever felt that after leaving your job, life became quieter? Almost too quiet, some people tell me. It's like I stopped being needed, like I'm just watching life happen from the sidelines. This is a feeling many people over 60 know well. But the truth is, retirement isn't the end of your contribution. It can be the start of a new one. Let me tell you about Tom. Tom is 72, a retired schoolteacher who spent 4 decades shaping young minds. The first few months after retiring felt like a vacation. Late mornings, coffee on the porch, reading the newspaper cover to cover. But soon, something changed. He woke up one day and asked himself, "What's my purpose now?" Days began to blur together. He noticed he was watching TV for hours, just to fill the time. "I felt invisible," he admitted, like my useful years had expired. Then one day, his neighbor mentioned the local youth center needed volunteers. Tom hesitated. "I'm old. What do I have to offer kids?" But he gave it a try. On his very first day, he helped a 15-year-old boy named Lucas with his homework. The boy looked up and said, "No one's ever explained it to me like that. Thank you." In that moment, Tom felt something he hadn't felt in months, needed. Now, Tom volunteers every Tuesday and Thursday. He says, "Those 2 days, they give me a reason to get up, to smile, to feel alive." And there's science behind this. Studies show that seniors who stay engaged in meaningful activities often feel less lonely, have better heart health, and even live longer. Contributing to the world doesn't have to mean working full-time. It can be as simple as mentoring, volunteering, or even sharing your wisdom with a neighbor. Ask yourself, where can my experience still make a difference? Myth number 2, happiness in retirement comes from constant relaxation. When most people picture retirement, they imagine endless rest, sleeping in no schedules, doing whatever they want. And yes, at first, that feels wonderful. But over time, too much rest can lead to something unexpected, boredom and even sadness. Human beings, no matter our age, need purpose and connection. Without them, the days start to feel empty. Nancy knows this feeling well. She's 68, a widow, and after her husband passed, she thought staying home would be safest and easiest. Every morning, she'd wake up, make tea, and watch the world outside her window. Weeks turned into months. The quiet became heavy. She told me, "I felt like my life was shrinking, like I was disappearing into these 4 walls." One day, she heard laughter outside. A group of neighbors, all around her age, were starting a walking group. Nancy almost stayed inside. What if I can't keep up? What if I slow everyone down? She thought. But something in her heart whispered, "Go." That first walk wasn't easy. Her legs ached, her breath felt short. But she laughed, really laughed, for the first time in months. Now, Nancy walks 3 mornings a week. She has new friends. Her energy has grown, and she says, it's not just exercise, it's feeling alive again. The truth is, happiness in retirement often comes from balance. Enough rest to feel peaceful. Enough activity to feel alive. Enough connection to feel loved. Ask yourself, have I been resting or have I been isolating? Myth number 3, it's too late to try new things after 70. This might be the most common myth of all. How many times have you said or heard someone say, "I'd love to try that, but I'm too old now"? The reality is, learning something new keeps the brain young, the heart excited, and life interesting. And no, it doesn't mean you have to climb mountains or start a business. It can be something simple, a cooking class, a new language, gardening, painting, or learning a musical instrument. Remember Tom? After finding purpose at the youth center, he decided to pick up a guitar. At 73, he walked into a music shop and bought a beginner's guitar. The first week, his fingers hurt so much he almost quit. But he kept at it. And little by little, he learned a few songs. He laughs about it now. I'll never be a rock star, but when I play, I feel like I'm 20 again. And that's the point. It's not about perfection. It's about joy, curiosity, and proving to yourself that growth doesn't stop at 60 or 70 or ever. Ask yourself, what's one thing I've always wanted to try? What's stopping me now? So, as we think about these myths, maybe ask yourself, am I letting old beliefs keep me from feeling truly alive? Is there one step, big or small, I could take this week to make my days feel fuller? Retirement isn't an ending. It's a new chapter, one where you're free to grow, to give, and to discover new pieces of yourself. Because every year after 70 isn't just time